Hello, YouTubers, brothers and sisters in the Lord, and especially to all my subscribers. Thank you for always supporting and watching my videos. As for today, I'd like to share a small testimony, but it's significant to me and it touches my heart. And also, I'd like to share this testimony to reach out to those of you who is feeling especially lonely, a brother or sister who's lost your deep love, and I would like to encourage you that God cares for you, loves you every day in big and small ways. But what I experienced today, the small things, is what touches my heart, showing how meticulous God is. With His love, you know how the Lord Jesus told us about God knows even the very number of the strands of hair we have in our head. I have this, I've got big, wonderful, miraculous testimonies too, just that I don't have the, when I get the chance I should. But the small ones that from time to time I have them, and then I forget after that. The big ones I don't forget, but the small ones I tend to forget. So I thought, today the small one, I should quickly share. From my previous videos, I'm sure you all know I'm a widow because my husband passed away from brain aneurysm within minutes. The Lord took him home, and we had a wonderful 17 years of wonderful marriage, such deep love, and we were happy moving here from Asia to San Antonio, Texas, several years ago, and so now he's gone. We don't have family or friends here. I'm pretty much left alone with four walls. Yeah, I don't really have close friends or family here. I'm not talking about people that you compensate them and they benefit from the things they do for you. That's not real connection there. And not true connection. True connection is not requiring compensation or So I learned from my husband that he likes to keep old things, recycle them, and we collected this old toothbrushes and put them in a bag, 10 over toothbrushes now. So now that I'm alone, I thought, just clearing some things. I thought I don't need the old toothbrushes, so I cleared them. But on my way back home today, I thought to myself, if only I would still have those old toothbrushes, they would have, come in handy. Because today I bought many small cans of paint, and I like to test the colors. And I thought, using a paintbrush to have to dip and test with every color, and then you got to wash the brush with every, testing of each color, the paint, is a hassle. So anyways, I drove up to my driveway, and I was, I went down to the street and trying to collect my garbage bin, because today the garbage truck has cleared the garbage, the garbage, and I noticed the bag of toothbrush on the street that the garbage truck has left behind. Usually the garbage truck is good and not messing up things, but today's, I got back my 10 over, toothbrushes thing, and praise God. And, from time to time I think of something, and then, God shows me that I get what I want. And God's love is very meticulous, not just in the big obvious way, but also in small ways. I live in USA here, in America here. I'm not in China or Middle East or Africa, where I think the kind of testimonies like the modest level of testimony. But of course, I do have big ones too. But like I said, when I get a chance, I'll share those testimonies. And in America, the poor people here, are a big size too. So it's not a place where you have to worry about going hungry or things like that. But God works in His own miraculous ways with His children wherever they are. And in America, where I am, in big and small ways. And the small little ones are very significant and touches my heart. Because I'm just thinking about it and it happens. So that shows God is, just want to encourage those of you who have lost your deep love and it's very hard to replace. And you, even if you've got friends and family around, they're not going to understand the kind of sorrow, the depth of the sorrow that can only be filled by Christ's love and God's love filling in you. And as long as we're willing to come close to God, to allow His love to fill us, immersed with His words, making right with God, and singing hymns, and making melody in our heart to God, and nothing is more satisfying than that. Unless another marriage takes place and I downgrade, which is not gonna happen. I'm not interested. I would like to focus my life in living for God and doing what He wants me to do, and to share, to encourage a brother or sister who's lonely out there and losing your love, deep love, that God cares, really. I know it's very discouraging. At the end of the day, nobody really understands. And dealing with people, sometimes we have to pretend to be, not having a problem, we're fine, It's not, unless the person is an experienced counselor, Christian counselor, and very understanding and able to talk to the level where you're at. Most of them are not going to be, how long more do you expect them to listen to you? The sorrow or the grieving you have, the grief. I like to encourage you. You're feeling the loneliness, that no one is understanding. God is always around, and it's just in our part, We talk to Him and share our heart and our thoughts with Him, even when I'm driving or wherever whenever, when I'm resting in bed, nothing can compare to the kind of love that God can give us, if only we're willing to trust in Him and give ourselves a chance to be close to Him, to allow His love to fill us, to give us that heavenly peace and joy that surpasses human understanding. I hope this helps, and to those of you who are lonely out there, and that God is always watching and taking care of us in big and small ways. That's all. Thank and praise God, and thank you for watching and listening, and God bless.